Morning. Well, I'm getting ready to head out the door, and I wanted to share a few things with you because I really want to help others who are actively walking to help increase their fitness level. So, in order to do that, I'm going to have to switch my camera around. Hold on. Okay, so this is my left foot. There's my dog. That's the reason for all the dog fur. He's waiting for us to go. Anyway, I've had a really bad hammer toe, and this has mostly been corrected. I mean, this toe would curl up like this, and my big toe would go underneath, and I'd have blisters on all three toes here. Now, what corrected that was using Zen toes and getting a shoe with a bigger toe box. And these are my shoes with the bigger toe box. Now, as you can see, I've got a hole in that toe and a hole right there where that bunion is on that foot. These shoes have got 570 miles on them. They're typically supposed to only have 500 miles to last that long. These are pretty lightweight. I can feel the road through the sole besides having a bigger toe box. That helps me since I'm visually impaired. And it's saved me, you know, if I'm not using a cane, it's saved me from accidentally stepping over the edge of something because I couldn't see it. So these shoes are awesome. They're Topo Athletics Run Venture 4s, I believe. I did put them on my Amazon wish list if someone is able to help me with them. I have not been able to work. I had surgery on my right eye. Let me go ahead and switch it around. Okay, so I had surgery on this eye, a corneal transplant, and my doctor just released me 2 weeks ago to go back to work. So it was a failure, so we're doing it again September 18th. And I did sign up for Buy Me a Coffee, but I'm not sure how it works. I'm gonna have to look up a YouTube video on how that works. Because really, I don't get it yet. Anyway, one of my other issues is difficulty with mental clarity, and particularly, you know, I've been very technologically savvy in the past. I taught English to kids in China. No, I did not have to learn Chinese, thank God. It was a total immersion program. So you will hear me stop and often pause and try to think of the next thing coming because I have mercury and lead and gadolinium. I don't know how exactly that affects you, but I can share with you how lead and mercury affect one's brain. But Dr. Mark Hyman had the same issue after traveling to China. He had mercury toxicity. Mine is more lead than mercury. So I can do chelation therapy, but that's going to run at least $4,300 for about 20 weeks. So that's what it is. Anyway, I am going to, because I'm putting my house up for sale. I can't stay here. I don't really have the money. I'm not supposed to drive outside of this town that I live in any longer. And we don't have public transportation here. We don't have buses. We do have something called Southwest Transit, and they run Monday through Friday, like 8 or 8:30 to 5. And you're out of luck on the weekends unless they do run in the evening to hit restaurants and bars on Friday and Saturday nights. So the issue is just that, you know, I have to get up to Oklahoma City, and there's a program called RSVP which is, I think, retired senior volunteer program, okay, they will take me up to Oklahoma City once a month. But the next trip I need to take, if I take it with Southwest Transit, it's going to be 176, and right now I barely have enough gas money. So one of the things I'm going to do, because I used to drive Uber, DoorDash, Lyft. That's not really cool when you can't see. Anyway, is I'm going to go ahead and make some of these. Now, you may be wondering, what the heck is that? Well, let me show you. If you're going to be out walking, especially on a country road with a lot of small rocks or burrs or stickers, or, you know, ryegrass in particular is bad. What these do, these handy dandy little things, you put them over your sock, okay, like so. Then you put your shoe on, which, mind you, I keep them kind of loose at the top. Then, let me take my phone here. I'm gonna have to flip this. This is on. You take this little hook right here, and you can see Topo Athletics are made to use with these. They're compatible. I think, oh gosh, you know, doing this one-handed really kind of sucks. Sorry. I got it on the shoelace. I'm not left-handed, so that doesn't help. Let's try it with my right hand. See if I can. Well, and I can't see what I'm doing either, so there you go. Okay, I got it. And then on the back, you hot glue some Velcro, and then that attaches to the Velcro right there. So what I'm going to do is I picked up some material. Here we go. I got some spandex. Now this is a shimmery gold color, and this is like a rose mauve color. And we didn't quite find the black last night in time for me to get that purchased. The store was closed. Hobby Lobby was closing, so I will have to go back today. I found, okay, there's a little bit of material right here, triangle shaped wedge, and I did find that. Okay, I forget what this is called. I think it's like polyethylene. Anyway, pretty durable material. And I've got to get the hooks and, of course, some Velcro to sew onto the back. And you just put a square of it, and then hot glue it to the back of your shoe. So I'm going to make some of those. Now, they are available on the internet in a lot more colors than what I'm going to have available to start with. But these things are fantastic to keep junk out of your shoes. And I will eventually expand to some other colors, but these are going to be the 3 that I'm going to start with. Anyway, it doesn't matter if you're walking in town or walking on a trail. These are fantastic, so you don't have to stop and get the small little rocks out of your shoes. So I'm going to get out the door, and then I will share with you some of the symptoms, issues, if you have mercury or lead toxicity. Yeah, I kind of wore that corner out too. How that affects your body. It's not fun, let me tell you. Okay, so there you go. Okay, I'm pretty excited. I actually found some more things, both at Walmart and Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby did have some black, so I can make some basic black gaiters like these. Now these happen to be made by Ultra, but you know, The ones I would make would be plain unless you have a sticker or something you want me to add to it. Let's see, I also found this, I believe, at Walmart, and it's a stretchy spandex. It's kind of like a fishy color. It's very reflective, pretty. I found some plain blue at Walmart as well. You can tell the difference in the color there. And I also found some heather. So I'm excited. Those are in addition to the colors I found yesterday, the gold, the shimmery gold, and this is kind of like a rose, almost like a cinnamon color. Anyway, I'm excited to get started. Going to make some more of these and hopefully do a little bit of fundraising because, you know, I don't know if I mentioned I have lead and mercury toxicity, and even though my doctor released me to go back to work, I didn't have the results of that toxicity report back yet, and I do struggle with thinking clearly at times, and I left Walmart earlier. I asked for $100 back in cash, and I almost left the store without that $100. They actually had to go back and check that cashier's cash register tray out, and they did find that she had a $100 overage, of course, because she forgot to hand it to me. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. What are you gonna do? You know, I can't drive. I can't do Uber, Lyft, DoorDash because I can't see well enough to drive. I'm only supposed to drive in town. And that's just an accident looking to happen. And, you know, so I don't feel confident in my mental facilities to do nursing right now. So I'm going to, yeah, I'm gonna make some of these. There you go. If you need a pair to keep crap out of your shoes, let me know. I'm probably gonna put them on Etsy.